Shalom, it's Selfie, CARATS. All right, this is episode 3. Okay. Matthew, prophecy, parables, and the kingdom of heaven. There is a reason why the Gospel of Matthew begins with lineage. Bloodlines hold memory. Prophecy unfolds in patterns, and the divine does not enter the world by accident. Tonight we explore Matthew, a text rich with visions, warnings, and teachings that challenge the way we see power, faith, and the unseen kingdom moving beneath the surface of the physical world. Let's see this. Oh, it didn't even tell me. As always, I must remind you that when discussing scripture, the veil can thin. As a medium, I may sense energies, echoes of voices long past or those yet to come. If interruptions occur, we will work with them and not against them. Matthew speaks in parables, but truth lies beneath the surface. Are you ready to uncover? Let's begin. All right, so my intentions are to feel safe boundaries ahead in life when I am tried as unfair. Okay. Unfair. All right. I will not be treating myself unfairly. Okay. Work of the week. Waker wife. I put raker wife, but it's waker rife. Wakeful or unable to sleep. First recorded in 1470 through the 80. Okay. So that might take a while to even have maybe pronunciate for everyone if I had the discipline or the type of thought of it. Okay. Work week. Repentance. Turning away from sin and toward God. Sabbath, living with my Gigi and getting the lack of rest. Be aware of those who can't observe your days. Okay, so it feels like this, like somebody's hostage saying, I cannot observe this. I didn't give the definition of Sabbath, but you know it's the 7th day of the week. You can include it as Sunday or you can include it as Saturday, okay? I did a lot of mini running, but I also did like a preview of my workload, and I have felt so more energized actually yesterday, so it was kind of interesting. But be aware of those who can observe your days, okay? You have a restful day with your partner, you will never have a restful beauty regimen, okay? He said he didn't require it type shit, okay? Who's fucking mad? I've been saying that since I've been wearing my raggedy girl weave, but it's actually just when it just got old, okay? I'll get a little quick one just for it to have, here she go. Who's fucking mad? Okay, great. She got her parents back together. This doesn't relate. Anyway, my mom versus me. How I became her for a while gone. The sister. I was thinking about that when I was traveling, how I had more of a, I'll come back because I know I need my shit, All right, not hearing the come here. Where does the come lead after the statement? Deciding the fight's true meaning, okay? So when someone's fighting, what do I want it to mean? What do I want it to mean? What do I want it to mean? That you don't listen. Mean, medium, median, mode. Okay, so you guys can check out the book of one book, and then 4 through 7, okay? I didn't read much of Matthew while I was going down because I kind of didn't find the scripture that I wanted, but I felt kind of like a relation of it. And I was going to talk about how my mom liked matte nails, but I decided to do, these are already messed up because I did my makeup after. But anyway, so this one, I didn't even take my nail polish off. It's right here by the bedside, Right here by the bedside. The first time you put remind me of that picture, that art picture where it's like, she said, Johnny, I'm tired. Johnny, I'm motherfucking tired. But this is OPI, and then this one is, what do you call it? I think it was like PR stunt. Okay, so the left, sometimes people get married for the stunt, okay? But it says, confront evil, fulfill the torch, transform your heart to love the heart, okay? I actually wrote it underneath here, if you guys can see. Transform the heart to love the heart. If you got the heart to do something, cool. If you ain't got the heart to do something, better, Book 2, 8 to 10. Dear Healer. Oh, okay. So anyway, when I was on my TikTok today, one of the videos that popped up, I'm sorry I didn't reference the girl's name, but she's like, don't be aware of skinny TikTok or whatever. But I just say, who's offended? Because that's where I'm at right now. And it says by discrimination. By discrimination. The doors that close for everyone or everybody. That body cannot enter this room. That body cannot enter this sphere. That body cannot come to this home. That body cannot even be told to tell someone to come here. You ever had somebody who just couldn't be the leader, couldn't be the boss, couldn't be the oldest, couldn't be the middle child, neglected kind of, couldn't be the baby, getting whatever, but also receiving the butt end of the stick? Here, I did have the fortune, Okay, so factory settings. And I actually was just looking at my collage over there. It was like reset. I was like, Okay, so it says the upside down kingdom, courtyard of the temple. So remember, I don't know, I was watching some of my old videos just for reference. And I talked about how the umbrella of God, then husband, then wife, then children. You see why the children has like the butt and the stick. Like, I think my wife wanted that for herself, you know? I think she wanted that for herself. Okay, that's interesting. You guys may interpret that how you please. Some people cannot say goodbye to the father because he wasn't a friend to the father or the friend before. Okay? A certain authority. We will not be talking about what I think of myself. Hypocrisy. Okay? Here and then here. And then what? Are you okay? You know, somebody tried to do the roadmap of what I asked for and what I will receive. And then we have withdrawal. Okay, I see it kind of withdrawing as a last minute every other bitch or every other girl, you know, type shit. You know, who I don't like, who I do like, and what was I going to say? And how did I figure out I had a pattern of disliking everyone successful, true to themselves, being here, okay? All right, executed by leaders. So I was thinking of, I'm going to give you the quote in a minute. So it says, Peter reigned through military power, Messianic king. Boom. You guys can check out Daniel 2, Psalms 2, and then defeat pagans. All right, so the Aries MC is like the son or the Coen brother. He has an Aries MC, okay? So everybody check out your MC. That's what you're supposed to be doing. All right, and then Taurus and 10th house. That's me and my mom's relationship. She's like right there. But my real mom, the one I talked about from Colombia or all of Brazil or all of South America, it kind of would have had like a whole, like, you know, she has a whole denotation towards who my original mom is going to play out as, who my mom's going to be. Some people want to act as my mom, and some people want to be the mom, you know, because they may have had a little a thought or a kid that stuck it. Go, bitch, you know, or hey, ho. I kind of said hey, ho to my mom, you know, hey, ho. I mean, my sister, and many sisters of different judgments of ourselves, also was like, I had to judge that properly. Shoop, shoop, shoop. Shoop, shoop, shoop. You know. Layers, what you want to do, and then eggs, girl, you know, because sometimes your mom is your friend. She comes out as your blood, and then she'll come separate as her own seed. Look at my little camera is going, okay, check yourself. You might not have been here that long, you know, for me to fall in love with the whole character and give it my most divine self. All right, so you guys check that out, and then, let me put my Cleopatra card. Let me see. I'm going to just see if I got it right here. Okay, I'm going to pull that afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to say this right, but it kind of, you can look at it, it's spelled like Pilates, but it's polite. Okay, he's innocent, still agrees to crucify your death will be fulfillment prophetic prophecies. Okay, promises. So so in the video, you guys can check it out on Bible Project, heart the channel, subscribe. But anyway, he was talking about how he was kind of had like the rank to tell people that God would, like, Jesus should be crucified type shit. Like, he should die. No, he should die. And he was like, I kind of think he should die, you know, because now you got to know, you know how that motherfucker stepped versus how he was stepping on someone. Oh, that would relate back to my, like, Papa Frank and, you know, the history of, like, maybe, he came from a Vietnam War, okay? He was over there with hands of people who didn't have nothing, with hands with people who didn't have nothing. Lost a lot to have a beef with you, you know? Yeah, thank you. So that would have been like, out loud, son. We told you, boy, that little area is small. It almost like New Hampshire type shit, you know, it's small. Israel, which I just found out the meaning of that, so you guys can check out the video what I watched with Joel Osteen. I'll get to that card in a moment. But yeah, but it was like he kind of died, and then now, like, I have like my whole like international relations comment towards it coming about, you know, how Vietnam can come over here and say, yeah, girl, we so sorry, you know, because when I was a flight attendant, I lived in Washington. Oh my gosh, my house man or whatever, we call it my house man, but the house man, he owned a nail shop or whatever, but he was a nail technician. I never went to go get service by him, but I also believe that, you know, if I was there to one, it's like he eliminated girls kind of, but I was there one left with him or whatever. I just didn't know if I would have had to use like a different woman, if that makes sense, you know, other than myself, especially being somewhere near like the government and how they would send something to you, either through CIA or your own divine angels, okay? So it says the outlaw son. I'm not really sure what this was at, but it was 21 and 25. So check out the scripture in that. And then it says servant. Reverse psychology. A series of teachings. No attention on timing today. It was pretty long. It's kind of thick, you see. Ooh. Servant. Reverse psychology. Hello? 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 Okay, you got it. A series of teaching. So this is all just a teaching moment for anyone, even myself. And I was in the shower earlier today, and he was like, you should do this, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'll take suggestions, of course. I don't think I say that at the bottom of the thing. I always kind of talk about what word it like relates to you, or how, et cetera, it may be. But I was like, you know what, let me not be selfish. And I don't want to review like my old self a lot right off top. But I do have a space within these, like my organization, like how I organize the videos for the future. I do have a space and a slot for myself to kind of like reflect that, because I want to answer to my husband. I want to answer to my partnerships, okay? No matter what, I guess they'll say gender neutral, no matter who accepts, I'm a girl, I'm boy, I'm him, I'm her, you know. Yeah, bitch, I'm already got a little bit more to that than you did, you know. So it says Luna, and I was thinking about the carnival on Drake's campaign. I'm sorry to mention his name, but yeah, the fraternal pop out, his word will repair the hurts. So we was talking about the carnival and how, I forgot how, I just kind of went to it because you got to watch the Joel Osteen, okay? We talked about like how it's like a circus kind of. And then just like Luna, you know, it's the moon and everybody see a different mother figure, okay? So the fraternal pop out, his word will repair the hurt. So I think when I was talking about the out loud son, how the son would actually say, I'm him. I didn't have to cheat. I didn't even have to say I was the cheater. Creatively. I didn't say I was a hoe. I said, I'm gonna let you treat me like a hoe. You know, a useful bitch. You know, so I also repair like what you think of yourself when the opportunity for a woman, which is the out loud number, to be more dominant. Yes, baby. Yes, son. Yes, boy. Wah, wah, wah. I'll get to that. All right, so this is the episode. It's called The Right Mirror. What would happen if you got a hold of the wrong mirror, or you got rid of the wrong mirror? Hey, she's a really good reflection. Hey, don't believe that astrology, Virgo, rising sun. You know? Look, I probably will, actually. Because you in my face to tell me you believe in the sun or reverse psychology, or let's just be better. Yes, but somebody go back to their son and tell themselves that, because you already believe you better than this rising. I just woke up. I didn't just believe. You know, some people believe that information. Some people be like, I found out that information was only about you. Mostly, understandable. Okay, because I have a Leo rising and the Virgo rising. And I tell a bitch, get out of my face quick, I'm not your child. And the Virgo would say, I thought I knew your age. Yeah, you already know my skin age, my eternal age. Yeah, Mr. Sassy Vampire King. He's a sassy vampire king today. Oh, you got to work early? Maybe I didn't go to work today. You didn't? Okay, so I did a little shift. All right, Mr. Jesus came in the house. And then I actually was kind of getting defensive over God, because you never know when a woman leaves a whole something. That's so sweet of me, right? Just to go face a black man in a hole. You understand? I was waiting for you. I just didn't know your name. You know? Thank you. All right, so the food diary versus the prayer rap Bible, okay? And I've been seeing it a lot. And I understand we all got mozzarella out there. Everybody must be allotted to use cheese. Everybody can have a little bit of money. Everybody can be born with the prophecy of what type of money they would have. And some people are astrologically gifted to keep the shit and have the shits. You know what I mean? Like, when vampires say they don't release feces, they don't. Your mask might be stuck with what you thought, you know? So, you know, you don't be too fixed, but I'm a fixed person in your face. I'm kind of a fixed person in your son. He believed what I am about to be. He believed what I'm about to say. Okay? But anyway, so I was just thinking about that, like the competitive version of the right mirror. Like, if that don't fit you to say anything about God, like, don't even say it. If you don't want to go on stage and give it to the Lord, you know, just keep that on the low. Because really somebody would have rolled you harder, because you would have left them back there with the gods. And they're like, People are nosy to go up front like that. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm not, y'all don't know who the fuck might treat me like no goddamn child. And I done thought about your situation 500 times. Now, some people I would have edited you so many quicklies. Yeah, think about what I was doing intentionally versus what you might want to do intentionally. Okay, chest bigger. Okay, you guys check out AW, which is, you know, basically this fashion week at Days Fashion. Oh, his name is, I didn't write it down. It's like, you guys just go check out Days Fashion. You guys know the big titties bouncing. Big titties. And I'm so glad they did. I think it's like Ducaliti Loco. Sorry, I have it written in my phone because I tried to listen to how it was said. And I thought I wrote it on here, but it was just so cool. It was a man with a boob chest. And I was like, this is so many men trying to check out their wife's mouth. She would actually like it. I actually get along with her. Perfect. And yeah, that goes for investors too. We would actually like certain aspects of this brand. I guess if it considered, what are you talking about? And then we had to check that part. Consider what? You know, if I was a lonely bitch in this room, I would have still made it, right? I guess along with other members. Oh, thank us. Yeah, thank us. USA, USA. All right, so when he was finished, I got depressed too. I forgot what he said that, but the venting man, he didn't want you. He didn't have you until he seen someone pressed. Oh, that's in my part of the notes. Okay. When he was finished, I got depressed too. Oh my God, you said that Pisces, right? Date. Okay, I have some similar characteristics. Okay, you guys will see it. Date meant like he can get on my nerves and I'm not talking to him about it. You know, the title, the relationship, anything like that. I hated him. And I'm so sorry if I'm dating a Pisces somewhere in my heart, because I don't remember all my husband's birth, all my partners, or, you know, whatever, birth charts. But yeah, it just went low pro. It just went low exposure. Ugh. He just always had the same thing to say. And it would work if it wasn't targeted for me. You know, it'd be somebody who said, hey, she dipped off of me. I do think she created herself. But it'd say, I can follow it. I got so depressed with him. You know, you wasn't supposed to walk through every door my son would have allowed you. You know what I mean? That's my mama's man. You know. Okay, and then he'd go, what did I say? It'd be what you thinking right now. That's not proper for us. But yeah, anyway, he'll be with my niece. He'll be my sister's niece. Or I'm the niece, I'm the mom, whatever. Okay, but anyway, the venting man, he didn't want you. Here she go. He didn't have you until he seen someone pressed. You know, that's kind of like the love ballad of any woman who had like potential to actually help the mind get bigger, so it can actually respect someone, suppress someone's darker thoughts. I mean, it probably is true, but you could have nutted that shit out. Okay, so anyway, last time a man said he was bronze, he gave me a son. So I was just thinking about that, but I'm not going to bring up two guys' names. But he the one who had the Pisces all up in his chart. Dion, which means die on, okay? And then you put D-E-O-N, you know. He the one was going to go in the most, you know. Really dig into her, ask her hella questions. You know, kind of stay away from the mother if that's not who you figured was going to be like you. I don't know what I was thinking when it comes to mothers. I know it was get back into the mom versus me. I don't know. My mom is coming to America, you know, in a hot second. So I'm kind of more surprised for her because we have like a silent treatment. We don't call it abuse, but, you know, I don't know. She's Miko. No, I'm ahead. Well, you can give me my grandma. You know, I didn't even reveal that much. Watch it. Just lead your audience. Yeah, so anyway, when I was starting my brand and I was getting into like choosing my personal character, I was actually going to suppress my woke version. And I would have said that was not the part that I was created for. But it actually was said on partnership and my partner, like my main husband, whatever superficial shit you had needed, actually, it was still going to make me a bag. I was still going to show you I was successful and I was going to be with any lover that I was born to be with, etc. You know what I mean? Or had the patience for, okay? So it'd be that son, it'd be that daughter, and it'd be that motherfucker. You know, who left because somebody was pressed? You. No, I left because you wasn't getting in my face. You know, somebody tried the son shit. Somebody said, go respect that bitch. Ew. You mean you was going to give me to a woman who did not want or deserve me? Not this fucking discipline. Who the fuck want to say, yeah, I know where the fuck I know where the fuck your money lead me to stop talking, you know? Type shit. Okay, so anyway, me and her don't have a deep beef or whatever. It was like, I gave it to you. Oh, yesterday was International Women's Day, so everybody walked up and said there was a lesbian. Yeah, I can see you everywhere, girl. Or I can see where you prefer to be. Oh my God, this bitch trying to find me. You know, $18, go back to Walmart. Is she okay? Yeah. Is she okay? Mentally ill bitch. Okay, good. I really cared about that. So you know that. Like, underneath it all, I'm like, damn, that motherfucker crazy as fuck about whatever she can't have. It had really told her no. And stood on business. Thank you, girl. Are you gonna pass away if I don't fucking talk to you? God fucking damn. Bitch wanna be a line reader, but really be breathing down your fucking neck on the second spot. I get it. I said that first. Is she okay? She would take your whole outro, bitch. I don't have an outro. I have a I don't give a fuck if you go that way, or that way. But you can't go up there. Can't go up there. Yeah. Okay, anyway. So we have the 8 of, Pentacles. Go work, bitch. And she said, I want to follow. And then some people say that. You know, I like to follow somebody you don't fuck with, bitch. Because I'll be a narcissist and she won't even notice it. You haven't been respectful. You haven't knew to stay the fuck out of my face. This girl's a hoe. Hey, she had a surprise for her parents. Okay, I got one for mine too. You see? If you want to say it first, we got it. If you're going to be the killer of them, then. Are you okay? Then. Is she okay? What the fuck? Are you okay? No, I'm not doing that politely. Maybe you should ask Tiffy Tits. Okay, so the 8 of Pentacles, go work. It's half your mind and half your body. Okay? At the bottom of this shit is a motherfucker who didn't have it at the 4. 4 of staffs? You tried to take a maid, bitch. Ew. You need a bodyguard, a shield. I was lesser. That's a great dog. Have a great episode.